Uh, Emotions ran high. It's what this game does to people. It had been great chatter the whole game, nothing crazy, nothing personal, and then it got personal. Obviously, L's down versus L's up. It's what this game is. Uh, he was just like, "Don't do L's down in here." I was just like, "All right." Like
L's down.
L's down always. And then he walked away and then stepped at me, whatever. My back was turned, and then and then he spit in my face. I'm Mr. Onwaku. I'm gonna leave it at that. Nothing crazy. Spit at me. That's on him.
Can you tell us about the win?
Shit, win's great. Look at this score. What was it? 71 or 70-61. Just a bunch of junkyard dogs for this team. La Familia is full of them. You know, Willie Cauley-Stein, 34 minutes. Mr. Eric Bledsoe, 39 minutes. That's big time. Kerem, 35 minutes. This is what we do. Myself, 42 minutes. Oof. Might need a day off.
Thanks.
But no, we have a team full of guys that want to win, and this was a huge game for this state and for this team.
Willie, seems like you've just been letting them fly all tournament. 3 or 3 tonight from 3. Can you just talk about having that green light finally?
Yeah, shoot, Tyler, you know what I mean? He instills a lot of confidence in us. My teammates instill a lot of confidence in me. And he like, I don't know, before the game we were at shoot around and I couldn't miss. And I was like, Ty, I think it's one of them days, bro. Like, give me the ball when we out here. And he said, shit, just pull it. And that's all she wrote. I got him beside me telling me to pull it every time. And I'm like, wait, this is how y'all feel? You can really just pull this every time you touch it. And Nathan, he pulls it every time he touches it. That thing goes in. It looks good when it goes in, too. So just a lot of energy, and it was fun doing it.
Willie, Russ said the initial game plan was actually let you get a few more shots and see what happens. You guys they ended up getting further down.
Yeah, it didn't work.
When you get into a rhythm like that, what goes through your mind? And are you a little bit more confident to keep backing it up and taking threes like that?
Oh, yeah, if they give it to me, I'll shoot it. I just been working. I've been working for the last few years on it, and I don't even really think about it no more. If they tell me to shoot it, then I'll shoot it. If they tell me to roll to the basket, I'll roll to the basket. It's just I'm a junkyard dog, and I'm gonna do whatever they tell me to do.
Willie, you played those last few minutes with 5 fouls, and after the clock had expired, and you guys were doing the Elam ending. Just talk about the discipline it took there, and you were defensive anchor there. Talk about that first.
Yeah, just being solid, like, you know, knowing personnel. We know Russ, if he doesn't shoot it off the first initial catch, he's going to pump fake you, step through, try to get, you know, a nasty little bucket, which we know he can get those nasty buckets. So it was just, you know, I had Rondo in my ear just telling me to stay solid. And, I mean, that's all I really did. I just let them do what they want and get in the way.
Willie, you've witnessed a Aaron Harrison game winner up close, and now Andrew. Can you just talk about him hitting that shot tonight?
You know, he deserves it, man. He had a little rough first half and came back second half locked in and did his thing. We got the dub for it.
For both of you guys, Nate, obviously, you know, you didn't get a chance to go on a tournament run like this with the guys, and Willie, you know, you guys got cut short. How much of this is like unfinished business for you guys to come back and really try and take and, you know, win a title with your brothers that you guys played with?
I mean, for me, that's like the biggest what if for my basketball career so far. You know, I play that game all day long. You know, what if this, what if that, but for me, this was a big reason why I wanted to play in this. You know, for the last couple of years, I've been offered to be on teams, and I just didn't want to do it because playing overseas is a long season, 10 months, but the opportunity to play for a Kentucky team in Kentucky at Rupp to start and to come here and do what we did here, like this is why this team was put together.
Yeah,
Can a crowd like that happen in any other state?
No, heck no.
No way.
This is like the Wichita game. I remember watching that. That crowd was pumped
close
up.
as it gets.
Yeah. How many? 13,000 people here on a
Unbelievable.
what day is today? Monday? At 9 p.m. This state's nuts.
Got work tomorrow.
They don't care. That's what I love about them. They're gonna wake up at 6. They're gonna go do their thing.
Blue collar, I love it.
Nate,
Facts.
talking about nuts, talk us through that third quarter, man. What were you seeing?
Man.
Red.
No, it's taken me I'm 27. It's taken me 27 years to feel this confident in myself and in my game. I speak with a mental health coach, and he and I have been working the last 3 years to really just kind of put misses out of my head and just keep going. And I had a couple bad ones today, and then, but just the hard work that you put in each day, and, the trust that you build in yourself, and the trust that these guys, I met these guys for the first time in person like 2 weeks ago, and it feels like we've been teammates forever. And, having that behind you, and, they all understand what it takes and the work that we put in every day, and they see what we do each day in our workouts. A couple of these guys have lifted with me this past week, and, nobody's come back yet, so that's not a good sign, but, it's just one of those things that a lot of time and effort goes into it, and it's a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff that people don't see. But it's a confidence thing, and I'm feeling really good and trusting my stuff, and, I got a team that believes in me as well.
Now you talk about the Ohio State game.
Oh, man. Yeah, I can feel my left hand, though, in this game. I had just come off of wrist surgery in that game. But yeah, very similar. First couple went in, felt good, and then just keep them going.
You guys, everybody's talking about how this game, the work's not finished. How do you guys get you guys back and get ready for Philadelphia?
I mean, it's another opportunity to play basketball, and it's another great team. They're well coached. They got a bunch of guys that are good pros and are storied basketball players, but we also have the same guys. We have Eric Bledsoe, we have Willie Cauley-Stein, James Young, Harrison twins. Like, you go person for person down each roster. It's pretty good looking for La Familia.
So with both of y'all, how have you found your identity with this team this quick, even though, like you said, Nate, just met these guys and got gelling weeks ago?
I mean, I said this to Willie the first time I met him in that alumni game, or the charity game that we played in. I was like, you're a unicorn, man. You're 7'1", you run the court, you shoot threes, you dribble the ball, you rebound, you dunk everything. Like, on paper, you have everything that everybody wants and needs in the center, but then off the court, like, Willie is one of the best people, and I think that's what makes him special. And he's a big golfer. He and I really bonded over that the last couple of weeks. So it's off the court stuff too.
That's why, though. We do a lot of stuff off the court, dinners, going out, just like being around each other in the telly, playing NCAA. Like, we've been around each other for 2 weeks straight. So that's a big attest to the way Cal did things. Like, you bring a bunch of great guys together and you try to get them to gel. We already all been through that, so we already knew what it is coming in here. Respect each other's game, respect the coaches, and then let it all just out on the floor. And that's why it looks so nice when we play together.
Just for either of you guys, we talked obviously the Rondo was, with the team. Like, what was it that he brought? Do you have any kind of good words of advice for you guys before tonight?
Yeah, no, I mean, Rondo's one of the best X and O guys I've ever been around. So, he's hitting quick hitters in timeout, and he's just, he's so witty on how to do clever things out there. So, he's just constantly bringing you over. And it's not like loud, it's just, hey, man, I see this, this, and this. I see this, this, and that. And then, like, go implement what he's talking about, and normally a good thing happens with.
One more question. Hey, this next Kentucky team was in attendance. How important was it for them to see the highs and lows, passion tonight with kind of the state coming together for this rivalry?
I mean, I think Coach Pope has done a good job so far since he's been here of, really pumping up Kentucky basketball again and really bringing up the whole state. And, it is red versus blue, but it's a Kentucky state, like, it's UK. And it's one of those things that I think Coach Pope has done a good job of. And, bringing them here, they can see what it means. Like I said, it's a Monday night at 9 p.m. and there's 13,000 people here. Like, this is unbelievable. And for me, I saw this in Europe, especially this past year. Like, this is like Serbian basketball. You have 13,000 people yelling, screaming the whole game. And for these guys to see it, like, everybody's always like, oh, Kentucky, Louisville. Like, they got to see it firsthand from guys that, like, it matters to. There's money on the line. Not just playing college basketball. There's, like, legitimate money on the line for these people. So for some people, too, this is another opportunity to try to get your foot in the door and play professionally. Yeah. So, sorry, Will.
Shoot, you're good. I feel like this game right here that we just played was the reason why I decided to come play. Like, when Tony said, hey, we got a chance to play him in a little championship game in the region, I said, sign me up. Shit. This thing is different. Like, I knew it was going to sell out. I'm like, please don't lose, because I'm trying to play that game. And thank God they didn't. So we got to play the game, and there's no other feeling like that. Like, it took 10 years to get that feeling back, and I'm going to ride it for the next couple of days for sure.
All right, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.